Hello, my name is Andre Beret, and this is part 3 of my lifestyle project. So the item that I chose to monitor my power usage was my PlayStation 4. So for the first day of my baseline, this is the day that I only played it for like maybe 2 hours, but I leave my PS4 in rest mode, so I calculated that in there. And so day 2 of my baseline is having it in rest mode for most of the day and then playing it for several hours. And so on my day 1 of the lifestyle change, what I did was I played for for maybe 2 hours or less, but I turned my PS4 off, so it wasn't in rest mode for that day. And then same thing on day 2 of the change. I played for several hours, but I kept it off for the rest of the day. So here's a little graph of the usage, and overall, like, I think I could, it's not really a big deal to turn it completely off, but I was thinking that it might be better to keep it in rest mode when I'm not using it, because that way when it's in rest mode, it automatically downloads updates for me. And if I was, because it only uses about 10 watts when it's in rest mode, and then it goes up to like maybe 50 when it's downloading something in rest mode, as opposed to like 140 when you're playing on it. So I was thinking that overall it uses less power if I kept it in rest mode, because then it would download updates and not be using as much power as it would be downloading updates when it's totally turned on. Like the PlayStation uses almost nothing while it's in rest mode, and so it uses quite a bit less downloading updates in rest mode than it would if it was completely on and idling. So I think that would be better just to keep it in rest mode all the time, because I feel like in the long run it'll use less power, just because it hardly uses any to begin with in rest mode. So I think it's better to do it that way. So the only other way to reduce my energy consumption, I guess, would just be to play less and just use it less. Like I could use it a lot more. Like I don't use it for Netflix or anything like that. I usually just use it for playing video games. So in terms of like of this being sustainable, I think what I'm doing probably already works better, because I feel like if I turn it off, it would just use more power, because then I would have to download more updates, and then I would just leave my PS4 idling for more time, and plus the TV would be on. So I feel like I should just keep it in rest mode, just keep doing what I was doing, because I feel like changing my habit would probably use more power.